In the serene countryside of Galilee, where the gentle flow of a crystal-clear stream intertwined with the harmonious songs of birds, Jesus gathered his disciples under the shade of an ancient olive tree. The disciples, eager for enlightenment, settled themselves comfortably as Jesus prepared to share one of his profound teachings. With a warm, inviting smile and a gaze filled with tranquility, Jesus began, "Gather close and allow me to tell you the story of a humble pot and its remarkable journey of self-discovery." In a picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived a master pot maker named Eli. Eli's workshop was renowned throughout the region for its exquisite pottery. His creations adorned homes and temples alike, from ornate vases that held ceremonial flowers to functional kitchen pots used in everyday life. Each piece was a testament to Eli's skill and artistry, reflecting his deep understanding of form and function. Eli's most prized creation was an intricate pot adorned with delicate floral patterns and a flawless, glossy finish. This pot was the crown jewel of Eli's collection, a masterpiece that garnered admiration from everyone who saw it. It was said that the pot had been blessed by the gods, and its beauty was unmatched. The pot was often displayed prominently in the village square, where it drew the gaze of all who passed by. However, Eli also crafted a second pot, one that was far less spectacular. This pot was simple and unadorned, with visible cracks and an uneven surface. Despite its utilitarian design, it was often overshadowed by the grandeur of the other pots. The humble pot's primary function was to fetch water from the well, cook meals, and aid in the garden. It was a hard-working vessel, but it was plagued by a persistent feeling of inadequacy. The pot frequently compared itself to its more glamorous counterparts. Each time it was used, it felt a pang of regret, its cracks serving as a constant reminder of its perceived shortcomings. It longed for the day when it could be celebrated and admired, just like the grand pot. One fateful day, Eli announced to his family that the village would host a grand festival, a celebration showcasing the finest pots from all around. The highlight of the festival would be a majestic display featuring the most beautiful and intricate pots. Naturally, the grand pot was to be the centerpiece of this display. The humble pot, overhearing the news, sank into a deep melancholy. It knew that it would not be chosen for the festival and felt its significance diminish even further. The grand pot would receive all the praise and attention, while the humble pot was relegated to its ordinary tasks. As the festival approached, Eli prepared the grand pot with great care. He polished it to perfection, ensuring that every detail was immaculate. The pot gleamed with a radiant shine that seemed to captivate everyone who gazed upon it. The humble pot, feeling increasingly despondent, was placed outside in the garden, its cracks exposed to the elements. The pot's heart ached as it thought about the festival and the admiration the grand pot would receive. In the garden, the humble pot's role was to water the plants. Each day it felt the weight of its inadequacy. Its cracks allowed water to trickle out slowly, but this slow, steady nourishment kept the garden alive. The pot watched as the grand pot gleamed in the workshop, longing for the same attention and recognition. Despite its imperfections, the humble pot found solace in its work. It was content to see the plants grow and thrive, even though it often felt overshadowed by the grandeur of the other pots. The garden, with its vibrant flowers and lush greenery, became a place of refuge for the humble pot. It found a sense of peace in the gentle rhythm of watering the plants and nurturing their growth. One evening, as Eli prepared for the festival, he noticed the humble pot's forlorn state. Understanding the pot's feelings, he decided to place it in the garden, where it could continue its work. Eli's wife, a compassionate woman named Miriam, took notice of the pot's sorrow. She asked Eli about it and he explained, "This pot, despite its imperfections, has been a faithful companion in our garden. Its cracks allow it to water the plants gently and consistently, helping them thrive." Miriam, moved by Eli's words, took the pot and placed it amidst the vibrant flowers in the garden. The humble pot's new position among the blooming flowers was symbolic of its enduring role. As days passed, the garden began to flourish. The flowers bloomed in a riot of colors, their petals unfurling to the sun's warm embrace. The humble pot, despite its imperfections, played a crucial role in this transformation. The pot's cracks allowed it to provide a slow, steady stream of water to the plants. It observed the flowers growing tall and strong, their colors more vivid with each passing day. The once sorrowful pot now found a sense of purpose in its work. The flowers seemed to bloom with newfound vigor, and the garden became a haven of beauty. As the festival day arrived, the garden had become the centerpiece of the village celebration. The vibrant display of flowers and greenery attracted visitors from near and far. The villagers marveled at the garden's beauty, enchanted by the lush blooms and the sweet fragrance that filled the air. The humble pot, though still plain and cracked, was now an integral part of the garden's splendor. During the festival, Eli spoke with great pride about the garden and the pot that had nurtured it. He shared how the pot's imperfections allowed it to water the plants in a way that the grand pots could not. The villagers listened with rapt attention, their hearts touched by the story of the humble pot. They saw the garden not just as a display of natural beauty but as a testament to the pot's quiet strength and resilience. The grand pot, though beautifully adorned, did not hold the same significance in the festival as the garden did. The villagers came to understand that the garden's beauty was not solely due to its appearance but also because of the humble pot's consistent care and nurturing. Eli's story of the pot spread throughout the village, and soon it became a cherished legend. People began to see the value in their own imperfections and to appreciate the unique contributions they could make despite their flaws. The humble pot's story inspired many to embrace their own imperfections and to find purpose in their roles, no matter how ordinary they might seem. The garden, with its vibrant display of flowers, became a symbol of the pot's enduring strength and the beauty that could be found in imperfection. The villagers continued to celebrate the garden and the pot that had played a vital role in its beauty. The tale of the broken pot was passed down through generations as a testament to the power of self-acceptance and the importance of recognizing one's own worth. Jesus paused, his eyes filled with warmth as he surveyed his disciples. Their faces reflected the profound impact of the story. With a gentle smile, he continued, "My dear friends, the tale of the humble pot teaches us a profound lesson about self-acceptance and the value of imperfections. Just as the pot, with all its flaws, played a crucial role in nurturing the garden and bringing beauty to the world, so too do you have your own unique gifts and value. Embrace who you are, flaws and all, for it is through our struggles and imperfections that we often find our true purpose and make our greatest contributions." The disciples listened intently, their hearts touched by the message. The serene setting, the gentle rustling of the stream, and the warm glow of the setting sun mirrored the tranquility and joy that filled their souls. They understood that self-acceptance was not about striving for perfection but about recognizing and valuing one's inherent worth. Jesus then shared a final thought, his voice resonant with wisdom and compassion. "Remember, my friends, that every imperfection has a purpose. Just as the humble pot's cracks allowed it to fulfill its role in nurturing the garden, your own imperfections and struggles are part of your journey. They shape who you are and how you impact the world around you. Embrace them with love and understanding, for they are part of your unique path." The disciples felt a deep sense of peace and enlightenment. They left with a renewed understanding that self-acceptance was a journey of acknowledging one's own beauty and purpose. They carried with them the knowledge that their worth was not determined by perfection but by the love and value they brought to the world, just as the humble pot had illuminated the garden with its quiet strength. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the land, the disciples walked away with hearts full of gratitude and hope. The story of the humble pot, with its message of resilience and self-acceptance, had left a lasting impression on them. They felt empowered to embrace their own imperfections and to recognize the beauty and value within themselves and others. In the days that followed, the village continued to celebrate the garden and the pot that had played a vital role in its beauty. The story of the humble pot became a cherished legend, passed down through generations as a testament to the power of self-acceptance and the importance of recognizing one's own worth. And so, the tale of the broken pot lived on, a poignant reminder that even in our imperfections, we have the power to make a difference and bring beauty to the world. This is end of the story. Please like this video and subscribe this channel for more Jesus story like this. May the God watch over you.